This is Nova Estancia by naimog mod. It is 158.05 megabytes to download, and the description says new resort map where you can build your headquarters the way you want and wherever you want. The map comes with 4 selling points for grains, 5 factories already installed on the map, biogas, sale of bales, timber, animal store, restaurant, supermarket and pizzeria. So let's go and check it out. And here we are. This is where you start off in all 3 modes. One thing I will say straight away is the bird noises can be a little bit loud and slightly annoying sometimes, but that's my personal opinion. But you'll probably hear them. You can hear them now, I expect, and you'll hear them quite a lot as we go around the map. It's quite regular and frequent. Anyway, this is the map. If I zoom out, it's like it says, very much a build your own sort of map. It's all pretty open. There's a few trees here and there dotted around. We will see most of it. I am in new farmer mode. In new farmer mode, we start off with this huge plot up here. It does already have a field that's been created, which is pretty cool. That has actually got oilseed radish in it, which is oh, it's been harvested, so that probably should mean, oh, I was expecting that to be fertilized if it's been, anyway, doesn't matter. And also in our plot we have this quite large placeable area, which we'll check out in a second as we move on round. So the map is split up into different chunks, as you can see. So if we take plot 6 over here, which has another placeable area on, that is 1.5 million. So the prices are a little bit up there, but they are huge plots. There's another placeable area just there on plot 17. That is 511,000 just over. There is small bits like that. 122,000, so on and so forth. 22, 120,000, like so. Now, plot or area 12 here has got quite a lot of trees on, which we will do some sort of flyover towards the end to check out these areas out here. It's not really worth driving out to them, but that is 237,000 just over. But there is quite a few nice trees in there. There is a kind of outside of the map periphery, if you want to call it that, which is a bit of a shame because you do have quite big forestry areas here and here, but that takes in all of those as well, and that is 29 million just over to buy that. Also takes in all this chunk over here, which is where all your main sort of sell points and production chains are. There is a BGA on here, which is there. You cannot buy the land. If I'm clicking on that, you cannot buy the land, so you will need to buy it as sort of normal, like so. Some of these, yeah, they take it in. I think that comes as that plot, that sort of pond or lake. But that is the map, basically, guys. And what we will probably do is we start off here. We'll kind of do something like that. We'll go out to our area, I should say, and come down, and we'll work our way back up and finish about here, I think. And then I'll do some sort of flyover. I know it's not an amazing flyover on console, like the PC guys can get right up in the sky, but should be able to see what it's like out there. So obviously there is no sleep trigger on here, no silo or anything like that. It's pretty much build yourself up as you go. If we go this way, there's no collectibles. And there is also, that's interesting, that was showing no contracts earlier, and I imagined it said that because there is no other fields on here. 20. Well, that's got me a bit baffled because there's no other fields on here, they're just all plots. But I don't think there is contracts on here. I mean, if we go back down to that, it's got a value of nothing, so I don't know why it's on there. Pretty sure No Man's Land and FS19 was similar. It had contracts on there, but they didn't pay out anything or something like that. Anyway, yeah, that is the plan, what we are going to do. What else do I need to tell you? There's no mods or anything modded in that I can see. The painting textures, not really anything different from what we've already seen. We do have quite a nice dirt colour, which is pretty much this colour. And then there's a rock, which is like a darker browny red. And it's got a sort of rock effect to it, a bit like the granite and the rock that we already get on the painting textures, if you know what I mean. So that's about it really. But as you can sort of see and probably tell from the name, it doesn't actually say that it's Brazilian or anything like that, but you definitely get the South American vibe from it. So pretty cool. What we're going to do is I'm going to run around the back first, because this is quite easy to miss, this one. It's very small sort of entrance. We've got our first sell point, which is just through there, and that is the farmers market, which is pretty cool. Go through slot counts and machinery and things like that when we get up to the shop, which is where we're kind of heading now. We do start off with this pickup in new farmer mode, which is conveniently parked here for us. I didn't put it there, that is where it starts. So we need to reverse out. As you can see, there's traffic, there's people walking around, so there's definitely life. And this is sort of kind of the built up industrial area, if you want to call it that. And then we're going into the shop area. So we've got a workshop trigger just there. The shop icon is just there. And then I will stop here, because what is pretty cool is all of our equipment is kind of on show and display, which I quite like. And that is it. And that is a time to go through slot counts. So in new farmer mode, it is 927 slots, and we start off with this equipment. So we've got the Steyr 8150 small tractor, medium tractor we've got the John Deere 4755, we've got a large tractor which is the Fendt 942 Vario, got a nice harvester, the New Holland CH 7.70, got the Lizard pickup which you've just seen, we've got a Crampade half pipe trailer, header for your harvester, we've got a decent sized plough, 6 metre one, the Cumberland one, and then we've got a Vaderstad Rapid A800S seeder, which is 8 metres wide. It's not fertiliser, just seed, but it is a direct drill, which is pretty cool. So that is new farmer mode. If you want to get the slot count down, you can sell off all of this equipment I've just shown you, and you can get the slot count down to 810. So that's pretty cool. Now, if you come on here in Farm Manager and start from scratch, you don't start off with that big plot that we get. You don't get any land. But what is quite cool is they start you off with the John Deere and the Lizard pickup. So you get those two, which I think was pretty cool, because normally in those two modes it's either all of the same equipment as in new farmer mode or nothing at all. But I like the fact that they've just sort of picked two out and given you two. So that's pretty cool. So you get the John Deere tractor and the pickup, and the slot count is 830. And obviously if you were to sell those two off, you can get that down to 810 again. So there you go. Obviously there's no buildings to sell because there's nothing on the map, or nothing that we own, should I say. And we will head out this way. What I will say is it's very easy to kind of get lost sort of thing, or take the wrong turning. So kind of all these sell points are sort of in amongst each other and other buildings, so it's quite tricky sometimes working out where you need to go. But this to our left is the pizzeria, which is the sell point. And then just over here we've got a lime station, which is just there. I'm going to jump out because just round the back here we've got our supermarket sale point, which is just there. I was trying to read my notes then, that's why I went a bit wobbly. yeah, because you've got all these buildings in amongst each other, these sale points are sort of scattered around in there as well. So we need to take this track now, because this is the restaurant sale point just there in front of us. Back out along this road, and then just in here is our first production point. Obviously you can use it as a sale point if you don't own it. That is the cereal factory. And then straight across the road we've got a fuel station here where you can fill up. And if I swing right, we go over a cool looking bridge. And I do like the water, it looks all dirty, and obviously because you've got that red sort of mud dirt, it's made the river all dirty. I like that. We go across, and as you can see when you get out here it's pretty open. Few trees scattered around, nothing major. Big lake there with a rock in the middle. And then this is our sort of plot now. There's our field to the right, and then this is our placeable area. So pretty flat, pretty big. Build yourself a nice little farm on there, which is pretty cool. Then we'll come out here. I think we'll carry on straight down so you can sort of see a bit of this side of the map, not so much of the industrial bit. And then we've got the river on the left. Now this is the BGA we're coming up to, but we'll take this route because you can get down to the sort of lower level. So you got little buildings like this to sort of simulate people living out here, which is pretty cool. So our BGA is pretty much the same as the Elm Creek one, the sort of layout. You've got the elevated bit just there, and obviously like I say you can't buy the land, but if you come up to here you can buy this for 1.5 million if you wanted to use that. I'll hop back in the pickup. We've got a huge bunker silo to our right, just there, and then head on out this way. And if I take this right track, trying to remember all my bearings, this is going to be your sawmill. So there you go, we can sell your wood, buy it as a production chain as well, the wood chip bit out the back. And as you can see when we get out this side as well, look at this. So it's not all completely flat, you're going to have a few challenges here and there, which is pretty cool. I'm going to be a bit naughty and cut across here because we need this road, and go into here. We've got the debris crusher just there where you can sell your stones, and then we've got another sale point, and that one is Feeding Grain South. So pretty smart. Right, back out that way. I'll probably stop actually because then I can show you where we've been, and it allows me to get my bearings as well. So we started off here roughly. I ran in farmers market, back out into the pickup. We did the shop area, across there to the pizzeria, lime station, supermarket, restaurant. That was the cereal factory, to the fuel station, across that bridge, down to our area like that. And then we went all the way down this way, up that track and in. That's the BGA, and we came out and we went down here to the sawmill, round in a sort of loop, cut across there, and we're now here. So we're going to carry on up across another bridge, and we're going to take in all these. Like I say, we'll finish at this one, which was the Grocer Y Mart, and then I'll do a sort of bit of a flyover and show you the sort of other placeable areas and what some of the other map looks like, rest of the map should I say. So again, cool looking bridge, Pretty smart. Just in here, underneath here, we've got another sale point, and this one was the GCHB grain elevator. We can get out around the back. Like so. To our left here is the dairy, as you can see. Just in the background there as well, we've got the oil mill. We will come out this way and go past it again. If we take this track, as you can see, it's kind of like not really obvious that you've got to go up here, but this is where your animal dealer is. So just there, if I jump out, obviously we've got no animal pens or barns. That's your animal dealer. And then we've got the animal dealer sale point just there for all your sort of bales or loose grass, hay and straw, etc. like that. And we'll go back out the way we came in. You can go back up that track. That will take you to where we're going to finish off, which is the grocery Y Mart, but I'm going to go this way because then we can take in these other sale points and production chains. So the oil mill just there to our left. Oh, excuse the bush. Just in there. And then on the left here we do have, what have we got here? The bakery, just to the left. And then in there is our spinnery. So as you can see, it's all sort of base game buildings. And then we need to go up here and sort of come back on ourselves. Oh, I've gone past that. There's the fuel station again we were at earlier. So I've actually gone past my turning. Needed to go up there. And then just in here, we've got the Grocer Y Mart sale point. And that is it. That is all the sale points. So yeah, we came out of here, we came up into there, did these, animal dealer, back out, and then we're just here. That is it, that's all that strip. So if I do a little bit of up in the air, I'll fly out. I know it's not amazing, I do apologise, but it kind of saves driving out there. There's not really huge amounts to see. As you can see, it's pretty open. We've got a few bits of forestry there, look, to our left. And like I say, some of these plots, they do have trees on like this, so you can clear them and get rid of them, depending on what you want to do. And then this is the plot that does take in this lake here. So maybe you could do a bit of landscaping and fill that in, I don't know. This is the placeable area for this plot, which again is pretty cool. Quite a nice view across that lake. And if we head down towards the sort of south part of the map, hopefully you'll see the forest area, with the one that you can buy for a sensible price. Because like I say, the sort of periphery of the map is very expensive. So it's all of that, which is pretty cool. So that is plot 12, and you can see they are all decent trees. There's a couple of little ones dotted in there like that, but you're going to make some decent money just from that little plot there, I'd imagine. And then this is the last placeable area. Again, there's a few trees here you could get rid of, and that is it. So they are, all three of those, pretty good areas to start farms in, which is very cool. But that is the map. That is Nova Estancia by naimog mod. Hope you all have enjoyed the map tour. If you have, please give us a like, and if you haven't subscribed yet, then please do. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos of mine. I've been Farm Sim Snowy. Stay frosty.